Dale Schumann, seat 9 from Nebraska, is all in once again. He's got 27,000. Action's on Lola Hierstead from Minnesota. She folds. And now up to the blinds. We have a call. Oh, wow, big call. Big hand here for Bob Nelson from North Dakota. He calls the $27,000 all in. And now Russ Victoria from Illinois is in the big blind. He will fold, so it's going to be ace 10 versus pocket kings. And ace 10 is at risk. Again, all these players shooting for $10,000 in cash tonight in this free roll. The flop is ace 6 ace. Wow. That's the way you pull it out of the fire if you're Dale Schumann. And he is going to double up. All right, back to the action. Renee is all in with ace jack diamonds. Renee Held is from Nebraska, and she's actually here with her son and her husband all playing in the events this weekend. I tried to convince them to do a $10 last longer with each other. They said that if one person in the family wins, they all win. My family's different than that. Action is on Lola. She's all in. And action's now on Bob. He folds. And Russ folds. And both the blinds fold. So it's ace jack for Renee, who is at risk. Lola with king queen suited. So let's see if Renee can stay alive. The flop is ace 3 6. No hearts for Lola. A 7 of spades on the turn is going to give Renee this hand, and she's going to double up and stay alive. The mom of the family taking down the pot. And everyone now folding to the big blind, which is Josh Manley from Minnesota. And he calls with 6-5 of hearts. Checks, out of the big blind. Flop is 8, queen 7. Open-ended straight draw for Josh. They both check. And 9 gives Brady the straight. He hits the gutter ball. Problem here for Josh is he also obviously made the straight, but it's no good. And a king comes on the river, and Brady in the 3 seat is going to win the pot and double up. One of those instances where the same card helped both players. The guy who hit it the harder way with the gutter ball is going to get the spoils of this. All right, Bob in seat 4 is under the gun in first act. King 10. He calls. Douglas at seat 5 folds ace 5. Pocket 5s for Dustin. And he is raising, looks like 20,000. And we're folding back around. Now to Lola, 6-7. She's going to let that go. Now to Brady with queen 8. He's going to fold that and back to Bob. He's 16,000. Biker Bob to call. Bob's a player out of North Dakota. And looks like he is re-popping it. Or is that a call? Nope, that's just a call. All right. 50K in the pot. Flop is 9, Jack 5. Gutter ball for Bob. Set of 5s for Dustin. Another 20,000 is the bet. And an all-in from Bob. And an instant call from Dustin. Well, Dustin's in a good spot here, but he's not totally out of the woods. He's got to fade the 3 queens. The turn is a 10, and the river's a 6, and that'll do it for the man they call Biker Bob. Back to the action as blinds are 4 and 8,000. With a 3 and 6,000, with a 6,000 big blind Annie. Phu with pocket 7s in seat 1. Wow, a fold from Douglas with 5s. And now to Dustin with ace queen. Ace queen will fold. Now we're to Cory with ace king. Wow, do these two players see the future here? I definitely see Cory calling. Yep, that's what he's doing. So we're heads up with Phu in seat 1, Cory seat 7. The flop is deuce 4 8. 7 still ahead. And seat 1 is now all in. So the all-in is 64.5, and Cory will fold. And Phu, welcome to the table. You pick up a pot. Reading correctly that his opponent just had 2 big cards that he called with pre-flop. And Dustin, 9th seed, has kings under the gun. He makes it 30,000. Raises to 100,000. See if we can find someone to tangle here. Oh, this will definitely do. Dale with pocket queens. And he's now all in. So Dustin is going to make this call. It'll be kings versus queens. And Dale's tournament life will be on the line. And he is 3-1 dog right now. Didn't see any other queens in the player's hands, so here we go. Flop is 3 ace queen. Wow. Dale spikes the queen on the flop, and now it's Dustin who's in a bad spot. The turn is a deuce of diamonds, and now the river. The river is a 7 of spades, and wow, it's better to be lucky than good sometimes, and that's exactly what Dale was there. Nothing you can do about that.
No, we should be okay.
So there's the first double up of this final table. And Dale now with 415,000, 13 big blinds. Charles, our current chip leader, with 585,000. So Dustin now, after losing that hand, getting it in good, coming out of the blender with just 24,000 chips, and he inherits the big blind, so he is going to be all in with his big blind.